I want to show you the proper way to put on the spinal remodeling brace. You begin by taking off the chest strap. Loosen the Velcro and remove the chest strap. Secondly, you want to put it up behind the patient and make sure that the patient fits the brace, and that basically her shoulders will fit inside of the brace just like this. Next, you want to open up all three of the ratchet winches. To do this, you pull back on the spring on the outside, open the unit to 180 degrees, which will disengage the second spring, and then you should be able to just pull that strap right out. Again, I'll show you. We're going to pull the one spring up, open it to 180 degrees. That disengages the second one, and you can pull that right out. And we're going to do that for all three of them. Open it up all the way, bring the strap all the way out. Now, we're going to place all three of those straps up in this area. We have to next lengthen the unit. And again, I'm going to start with it probably at about that level right there. We'll adjust it once it's on the patient. You want to move the straps so they're all located more towards the upper portion of the brace, not down at the bottom, but up here towards the top of it. You want to have this strap open, and then we're going to lay that onto the floor just like that. Okay, next we're going to have the patient step into the brace. We're going to raise the brace just like this. She's going to let her arms come into inside the brace, but above the strap. So right in there like that. We'll bring it up just like this, and we'll ask her to hold the brace right there. Next, I'm going to bring this strap up. We're going to bring this across her upper chest, bring it behind the upright on the other side, and we're simply going to bring that straight across, just making sure that's nice and tight. So now, we're going to place that across her shoulders. I'm going to show you the setup for a typical posterior thoracic translation with rounded shoulders and some decreased pelvic tilt. To do that, we're going to bring the first strap way up high, T6 or higher. I'm going to ask her to let the brace go now and just simply bring her arms out straight to the side like this. And she's going to hold the brace up that way. So I can bring this all the way up, as far up as I can. And now I'm going to tighten that down. And I'm keeping my hand behind the ratchet so I do not ratchet her clothing or her skin into that ratchet. We're going to tighten that, and then we're going to bring the second strap up. I'm going to bring it up around the T9, T8, T9 area, and we're going to tighten that one down. Keep it up on that side right there, and we'll tighten that one. And again, we're going to just tighten to her tolerance. And then usually once you tighten that, you can come up here and tighten this one a little more. And then we're going to place the third strap. Again, if they have decreased pelvic tilt, a decreased sacral angle, we want that last strap right about L4 region to tilt the pelvis. But before I tighten this all the way, I'm going to check. I'm going to have her turn around one more time for me. To tilt the pelvis, we're going to want the front of this to be right at her hip joint so that the pelvis can flex over it. So we need to lengthen it a little bit. So I'm going to bring it down and lengthen it out just a little longer. That's pretty good right there. So now the pelvis can flex, and that's in front of her hip joint. So I'll have her turn with her back to us again. We'll go ahead, we'll tighten that one down. As you tighten that one, you usually can come up here and tighten this one a little more, which allows you to tighten this one a little bit more. You just want to keep going back and forth till they're all nice and snug. And then we let her bring her arms down. And at this point, we've got her shoulders retracted. We've pretty much got her shoulder right over her hip joint. We've got the thoracic spine flattened or decreased kyphosis in the thoracics. The pelvis flexed. At this point, we would have her either walk in place, walk up and down a hallway, walk on a treadmill, but we definitely want her walking and moving to help re-educate the muscles and her proprioceptive system to her new posture.